turn has advanced again. Watching. Okay, let's see here. Okay, he deployed everything to Konya. No surprise there. Okay. Nepsa here. Okay, I got Nepsa here. With this amount, though, he'll probably attack... Yeah. Oh. Well. Yeah, my original plan would have worked better. Sad. That's very, very sad. Shoot. So he took X-Ray. Of course, I'm playing the card, so I've got 13 armies to work with. Well, I think now's probably a good time to work on Bolu, from the looks of it. Maybe do a transfer only there. First move with 3. And he would need 7 to take me. Yeah, I like that. What would he do over here? He's getting 11 again. He doesn't have the card, though, like I do. So what would he place over 4 over here in Zakaria? Would he place 5 over there? He hasn't demonstrated a will to so far, so I don't think he would. To succeed over here, though, he would need to hit this with 2, and then this with 11, I think. Yeah, 11, once the transfer gets in. If I get my first move transfer in, of course. So I could try attacking Sicaria with 10. And if that works, then that would be about game. I can't see anything he would do from there. Unless he gets all of Central Anatolia. If he gets all of Central Anatolia, then it's still a game. Probably do something from Nigde. Probably hitting Nepsa here. No? Would he do that? You see, that's something I'm thinking about too, is trying to put everything in Nepsa here and hitting Nigde. Something I'd really like to do. Because even if he took Central Anatolia back, I'd still be okay. I could hit Ankara with 3, I guess. And that would put me in a pretty good spot. Let's see. This is something I'm not sure about. He hasn't defended it with anything but 1s to this point, but now that he sees that I can't really threaten this as easily, he might put a lot in Sicaria. I'm not sure what he'd do, honestly. I do need to make sure I get a card piece, though, so that I stay ahead of him, so I think I should do that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Watching turn. See? Nope, he didn't deploy enough. Cool. I might be okay. Might. Probably won't. Because I'll attack him here. Yeah, he's gonna take this and this. Oh, maybe he won't. Oh my gosh. He tried to take all of... Okay. Well, that didn't work. And he's never getting it now. Well, he wrongly predicted what I'd do. He did get a card piece, though, and it's not over yet. So he's getting 11 now with his card. Analyze. Assume defender has this many. 8. 11 is not enough. And with 7 it is, so. I guess I should place one more there. And then, looks like the rest in cursor here. Or something like that. Yeah, he was trying to go for that. That's interesting. I was considering going for this earlier. That's funny. That's really funny. Well, he probably won't go for it now. I guess... Huh. I'm not sure what he'll do now. He's in pretty big trouble. I guess I'll try that. I don't think he'll place anything here. And then... What else will he do? I don't want to risk moving in here, really. Although... so tempting. So tempting. No, I think I'll just sit there. That might be the safest way to go at this point. He's behind. I don't know if there's anything he can do. He could try and go for this again, but that won't work. I don't know what I want to do over here. What do I want to do? He would need to place one in Kankiri to take Kirikale. Kirikale. Whatever. Kirikale. So... what am I going to do? I could just sit over here and I'd still be in a pretty good position to threaten him. Yeah. I think he would expect me to attack Ankara this turn. So, I'm not going to. Instead, I think I'll just keep my guys over here. Oh. Well, GG, Frank. That's surprising. I wasn't expecting it to end so quick. I think he still had a chance, maybe. If he could have eliminated me over here, he would have. Well, GG. I think I just won because of the picks. Alright, I'll be right back to review it. Hello, once again, this is the end of the game. I'm just gonna review it real quick. It's pretty clear cut. You already watched what happened, but I'll go over it anyway. So, let's see. I think if you know anything about this map, you could have probably guessed just from watching the game exactly what happened. Yeah, I think that was pretty clear. He did the right thing over here, making his 1 and 2 over there, and then he was doing something a little risky over here, though, but he was assuming that I would probably, or I'm guessing that he was assuming that I would go for 1, 2 in these 2 spots to go for the 1 turn 3 bonus, when in reality I saw that as a very likely counter, so put my 1 or 2 over there instead. And it would be a little slower. Basically, I would have to take more time to get this. It would take me more time to get all this stuff, but it was definitely, I think it was safer for me to go for this, because going for number 1 over here, obviously, would, if I got my first pick and he went 1, 2 over there as well, then that would counter this perfectly. And if I didn't, then at least I'd get this, because you're guaranteed either your first or your second. So I would at least get bitless, and that would still counter this perfectly. And in fact, that would be even better, because it would counter 2 of your opponent's picks, which is beautiful. And then, let's see, other than that, these picks in the center were just to, of course, get coverage to make sure that he couldn't have free reign in the middle, and that's, of course, his reasoning over here, too. Although, really, he was hoping to get these. If he had went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something, then he probably would have won. Maybe. He would have got this first turn. No, maybe not. It would have been difficult to tell. He would have got that first turn. I would have got this first turn. He would have... It would have been an interesting game. I would have been in a tough situation if he had done that. But thank goodness for me, he didn't. So, it was obvious from looking at the picks what we would get, because his was, 5 and 6. And, oh, well, actually, maybe it wasn't. 1, 2... Yeah, from the looks of it, since he got his 3rd pick before me, I think I got first pick in the game. So he was first to get 2nd and 3rd. Or no, never mind. It would actually be him that got first pick. He got 1, then I got 2 and 3, then he got 4 and 5. Yeah, that's it. And then I got my 6th. The 6th pick on the board. Okay. And first turn. This is where I screwed up early on, and that put me in a bad spot. Oh, that was stupid. I assumed that he took Eastern Marmara instead of going for Thrace like this, and basically there were things if I did, for some reason I didn't even consider the possibility that he would do that. If I had considered that, then I would have moved to Axaray, first turn, or at least Nevsa here, or Ankara, I don't know. I would have moved somewhere to threaten him in south-central Anatolia. So I don't know why I didn't think of that. It just didn't cross my mind. And I'm going to remember that from now on, because that's very smart of him to do that. It's a little risky, because if I had gone to Axaray, then he would have been in quite a bit of trouble, because he would have had to place a bunch of guys if he was going to expand over here. He would have been behind over here. Basically, I could have tried taking eastern Anatolia and central Anatolia, and then he would be in big trouble, because I could threaten him and I'd have the reinforcement lead. Although it wouldn't be as significant because of the card, but even still. So I move out here, and then because I'm confused about this, I think that I think that this is the turn that he's going to try taking Thrace, and it isn't. So I ram into him, thinking that he would only place 6 here. Oh, how does he have 8? I mean, how does he deploy 11? How? It's not possible. And then he attacks me, and that knocks my stack back down again, and now he's got the lead. But I'm not in a horrible position. I'm still, I think, in an advantageous situation, because I can easily take this and just back up over here, because I have one more spot open. I'm not at that point. I wasn't in danger of being eliminated, and since he was behind a card piece, I would always have a bit of an advantage, because I would get a card before him. Of course, after that it would alternate, but for this turn right here, or maybe it was the last turn, I don't remember. This turn, yeah, for this turn I had a card piece and he didn't. And sorry about that. I ran out of hard drive space, and this is me with my new mic. Alright, well, having that card at this point gave me a bit of an advantage. Well, not really an advantage, but it let me lay down 10 guys instead of just 8, so I was roughly even with him for this turn, and that helped out a lot. And of course it helped me get eastern Anatolia and go to Ankara and still have plenty of guys to do it all. And in the next turn, yep, see, we alternated. He had 13 this turn, but I had 11 because I got this, so I was okay. And basically after this point, it was pretty much just what's the way to put it? Me just wearing him down, I guess, because eventually he had to screw up over here. His bonuses, I knew where all 3 of his bonuses were, and he knew where mine were too, of course, but he couldn't threaten mine because they're way over here, so he had to focus on trying to eliminate me from the area, or do something crazy, take all of West Central Anatolia, something like that. And unless I screwed up pretty bad, that probably wasn't going to happen. So even though he had a reinforcement count lead over here at the time, we were even, sorry, not a reinforcement count lead, he had an army count lead at the time. I could threaten all of his bonuses and force him to lay guys down everywhere to either try and take bonuses or try and stop me from breaking his bonuses. And that slowly wore him down. I mean, he couldn't keep that up forever. It would be really, really hard to. Yep, and he hit me there. And of course that didn't matter because I put everything there. And I just took Nig Day. And then, was it this turn? I think it was this turn where... Nope, it was the next turn. This turn he just tried to retake it. And he did. Alright, he did that. I took that bonus. He took that. And then he took Axaray. And then my last moves never happened because those guys weren't there. And then turn 8. Yep, this was where it ended. This is where he tried to take all of West Central Anatolia, and I was able to break Eastern Marmara. And there's not much else he could have done. I mean, to win, he would have had to either eliminate... Well, he would have had to eliminate me from the area. That's a given. He would have had to eliminate me from the area, or at least either eliminate me from this area and or this area and take all the bonuses in that area. And that would be near impossible to do, since we were getting the same amount of reinforcements. And that's a little funny how my little attack here in Ankara actually mattered. I wasn't expecting it to do anything like that, but I wasn't expecting him to try to get this whole bonus either. I think for that turn he might have been gambling on me trying to retake Nigde or something, and not focusing in Bolu very much. But of course I did focus in Bolu, because I knew that if I broke if I broke this bonus, there really wasn't much he could do. I mean, he's not in a position, he would never be in a position to retake it, because I have 7 guys here now. What's he going to do to retake it? He's got to place enough to kill 7. That's not going to happen, because he's also got to place stuff over here and over here, over here, to make sure that I don't break the other bonus over here, and he doesn't get the, and I don't get these. So, yeah, that's how things ended up. I think that I really won the game off of picks. I mean, him not having a spot over here was, the game breaker for him. He couldn't ever threaten these bonuses, and I could threaten his. So naturally, I was in a very, very advantageous spot. So I guess, even though I screwed up attacking here, in the end I won because I had a crazy advantage, and I didn't screw up bad enough to let him eliminate me. Let's just say that. So, GG, Frank. It was fun playing you, and I'll move on to the next round. I'll see you guys later.